Hello and a very good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Sunday here on Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby and welcome to the softer side of life. Love this show. If you are into your soft crafts, you are going to have a ball over the next hour and a half because we've got plenty to show you. Plenty of demonstrations coming up, and actually we've got some brand new goodies as well. You are going to absolutely love the brand new animal panels that we've got on the show for you. In fact, I know already that you're absolutely loving them because they are already flying out of the door. Of course, with it being softer side of life, the lovely Bernie is with me, and we've got a whole host of animal panels to show you, with lots of other goodies too. But Bernie, I'm just wondering, what's your favourite panel in the new animal panels we've got?
Wow! If you hadn't guessed, Ben, it's got to be the lab. Although I'm gutted that it's not black lab.
Yes.
But I might get my Sharpie out later and colour it in on fabric paints.
Brilliant.
But yeah, these are absolutely fantastic. We've got some nesting dies on the show as well. We've got, I just absolutely love these. This is all one size, but you can do all different sizes with them. So you've got the triangles in there, the half hexagons and the diamonds. And then, I know it's never too early to say the C word. We've got Christmas.
Of course.
So we've got some of the Christmas dies on, one of them being this fantastic gingerbread man and lady.
Absolutely. Do you know what you say? It's never too early. Last week, when I think I was here, Craig and I were chatting about Christmas, and so many crafters already getting their cards ready for Christmas time. So I mean, it's the middle of April. Of course, you're thinking about Christmas already. But let's get cracking and let's get started, and to show you some of these brand new animal panels that we've got on the show, because they are absolutely gorgeous. I think the price on these is phenomenal because they're $2.49 each. Really busy for these, and I'll tell you that some of these have already gone as far as the stock is concerned. 18-inch squared are these, and these are gorgeous. I think pretty much we've got all of your different animals covered up. So this is obviously Bernie's favourite. Not quite the colour she was after, but still absolutely stunning. Half the stock of our Labrador has already gone. Then on top of that, look at this. The gorgeous horses. Would you call those stallions? Would you say? I don't really.
Oh, I'm not up on horses.
Horses we'll go with.
It's a brown and a tan one.
A brown and a tan one. They've got names as well, as my wife always tells me. I think that's called a bay or something that she'll always tell me. But you've got a brown and a tan horse there. Half the stock of that has gone. Oh dear, we're going to get caught out with all our animals here, aren't we? Look at this. Now, I think I'm right in saying that this ear puddy tat is a Maine Coon. They're like massive, aren't they? They're like mini tigers, and they're ever so long, aren't they? Maine Coons, ever so long. 2/3 of the stock has gone. They normally cost a lot of money. $2.49 today, though, or $3.99 is the deal for that one. Next up is the fox, the cunning fox. Half the stock of your fox has gone. Now, the puffin is limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
it's soon never to be seen.
That'll do. So the puffin's going to go. Aren't they an endangered species anyway? Puffins, I think, aren't they? Are they endangered? I think they are. But they're endangered here as far as this is concerned, because if you don't act soon, that will disappear. Next up, now. Come on, are you kidding me? How cute is this little pug? Look at his face there. Half the stock of the pug has gone. I would have thought that would be going limited as well, because pugs seem to be ever so popular nowadays, don't they? Pug's a very popular choice of dog. So if you want to go for the pug, half of the pug has gone. And then last but by no means least, look at the little piglet. It does look a lot like Babe. Director Adam, it does look a lot like Babe. 3/4 of the stock has gone. I'm right in saying these are 18-inch squared, Bernie, aren't they, these? So perfect for things like cushion covers, maybe.
Absolutely perfect for cushion covers. Funnily enough, Ben, that's what I'm going to make and show you a dead quick, simple way how to do one.
Now, we've got all overs included for you too. Again, with these, you're going to see all of the same animals, but they're kind of like multi-printed for you, if you like, on the fabric. These are $5.49 or $7.99. These are 56 inches by 150 centimetres, we said. And just to give you a bit of an idea, so I just hold this up so you can sort of get in your mind's eye. the sort of size of these, and all over, okay, so whichever animal you go for, you've got them many times over on this gorgeous piece of fabric. $5.49 or $7.99 is the deal on these. That's before, of course, you're paying your Club Inspire. $4.39 if you're platinum, or $6.39. The Labrador is flying. Bernie, we're pleased to know 80% of the Labrador has gone. Then we've also got for you the horse. Let's just quickly run through again all over. Half the stock of the horse has gone. Then the beautiful kitty cat, the Maine Coon, half the stock of your Maine Coon has gone. Then we've got the fox. Oh, again, 50% of the fox has gone. Then the puffin. 3/4. The puffin's the most popular. If I was a betting man, which I'm not, I wouldn't have had the puffin as popular. I would have gone for like maybe the pug or the cat, but the puffin, you love the puffin. $5.49 or $7.99 for the puffin. Then we've got the pug. Half the stock of the pug has gone. And then last but by no means least, 80% of that little piglet has also gone. So these are really, really popular. Make sure you grab them before they disappear, because it's always the way on softer side that the fabric tends to go within like the first half hour. So go swiftly. We're going to get onto a demo with these straight away. We're going to have a look at that gorgeous Labrador that Bernie absolutely loves. So what you're going to do with this, Bernie?
I'm going to make a super quick cushion, Ben.
Right.
And I'm so pleased that everyone's getting these, because they are, and the fabric as well, it's a lovely, it's like a linen cotton fabric. And also as well, if you want to do some extra embroidery on there, this fabric's perfect, absolutely perfect for it. So, like Ben was saying, these are 18-inch square. So perfect for a cushion front, for a bag front, for a panel, for a quilt. You know, if you get the all-over one as well, you could, with the all-over one, that 1/2 metre, you could actually get 3 cushion fronts out of there. So you're going to put a different back on, you're getting 3 cushion covers. So if if you are into whichever of the animals you're into, you could have a plethora of them. If you're lucky enough to have 3 Labradors, you could embroider the little name on as well.
How many have you got? 2?
1.
Oh, 1.
Yeah,
one.
just 1. One's enough. She's a handful. She's a handful. So what I thought was, with the cushion, obviously I'm going to back mine and I'm going to use the faux leather.
Yes.
So I've got the pewter faux leather here, and all I've done is, again, I've cut a square that'll fit on there. So I'm going to show you that I thought I'd cut this square, and I haven't. I've got it, it's a little bit out.
Oh, just a teensy weensy little bit.
Just a little bit out, but hey, what's a little bit between friends? But that's okay, you can easily trim it down. And the other thing I'm going to use is our zips on a roll. Now, anyone who hasn't seen zips on a roll before, you're getting 5 metres of zippage, I like to call it. I don't know if that's the real word.
It is now, Bernie.
And you're getting, it's a continuous length, so you can have, if you only want a little teeny weeny zip, or you want a big massive long zip, you can see that you can have the size you want. If you go out, say you want to buy an 8-inch zip, you can spend maybe £152 for one zip.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're paying that individual price, whereas this one you can have as many as you want, and then you get 10 sliders on here. So, and all you do is move your sliders down to where you want your zip, and then you're going to cut it off. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put mine across here and just judge how much I want to cut. Now, I always like to give myself a little bit extra each way. You've got enough zip, so you can do that. And it just makes it easier, because the one thing that people worry about when they're sewing in a zip is they're going to catch the foot on the little ring pull. And sometimes it puts people off. It can be a little bit difficult. So the first thing I need to do is just trim up my cushion so it's the same size. So I'm going to get my ruler. Now I know we've got the quilting starter kit on the show today, and I've got the ruler out of that, and my rotary cutter somewhere when I find it. There we go. So I'm just placing, all I'm doing is just, I'm going to trim this up to the same size.
Yes.
Because my, well, I did think I had cut it to the correct size, but obviously I didn't. Right, I'm going to get in trouble because I just need to move the Gemini a bit. I'll put it back, I promise.
Do what you want. It's your show, Bernie. You can do what you want for the next hour and a half. You know, we'll just blame it on Craig later on, as we always do. The zip's on a roll, by the way, bottom of your screen, if you want to grab those. We've got those in different colours as well for you, but the black at the bottom of your screen right now, if you want to go for that. 5 metres for 10 zips, $6.39 or $7.96. Thus, again, pointing out to you the great value for money that you've got as far as that is concerned. And if you're loving the new animal panels, which I know loads of you are, Lynn says, I'm loving that Labrador panel, and Mary Pat 1000 saying, loving the little piglet. Go for them quickly because they are proving very popular. Expect the dog and the cat to go quickly. You've always loved Labradors, have you, Bernie? Have they always been your number one choice of dog?
No, actually, I used to always like Staffordshire Bull Terriers. I used to have one years ago. But when I decided that I was going to have a dog, I couldn't find any staffies, as we call them, up in the northeast. I couldn't find any staffies anywhere. And I found the lady who had the black labs, and she's a lovely lady. We've got a lovely little Facebook group.
Oh, yeah?
So her mum's called Rosie, and it's Rosie's Puppies.
Aww.
So we've got a lovely little Facebook group, and we all got to meet up so there'll be 2 in June, and we all got to meet up and have a little get-together at one of these dog hire fields.
Oh, yeah.
We were going to do it last year, but obviously with lockdown we couldn't. So we're going to do that this year, so that's quite exciting.
Oh,
so,
amazing.
Yeah, exciting. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my fabric the way that this is like the front, how I'm going to look at it.
Yeah.
And we want to find the bottom of the cushion because what we're going to do is put the zip in the bottom. Now, normally, if you've seen me doing zips before, I'll normally do it in the back panel about halfway up. But with this one, I thought it's a different way to show everyone, and also it means then it's reversible. So if your dog's been naughty, you can turn him around.
Brilliant.
And you can have the faux leather on the other side.
Face the sofa, Fido.
It's on the naughty step. Are you in the naughty step?
Yeah.
Right, so to pop a zip on, the first thing you want to do is pop your zipper foot on your machine. Now, most machines come with a zipper foot. I'm just going to get mine out of here. And some of them look slightly different to others, but this is a quite common regular one. It's just sort of one sort of part through the middle, and then there's a little sort of groove at either side for your needle to go in. I've actually got dark thread on my machine. Oh, I'll take the other foot off, would help. I would normally sew with cream. People are going to think, oh, she's not sewing in cream, because I always have cream on. But because for my next demo, I'm just being a bit lazy, really, Ben.
You're not supposed to say that, Bernie.
I need dark on. But also, as well, you would normally match to what you're stitching with. But we normally do it cream so you can see.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my zip. And if you can see, I've left some sort of hanging off the end here.
Uh-huh.
And then the other... Oh. And then the other end, I've got plenty hanging off there. And my little zip pulley's there out the way, so it's not going to touch anything. Right, so I've got my needle in the middle position. And all I'm going to do is just stitch down quite close. The foot, what the foot does, it lets you get the needle quite close to the zip teeth.
Yeah.
But you're not going to hit them. You can do it with a regular foot, but you can't get it as straight and as neat.
Got you. Is this quite achievable as well if you're quite new to soft craft?
Oh,
as well,
definitely. I mean, cushions are one of the earliest things I would say to have on your to-do list if you haven't sewn before, or if you haven't sewn for a while and you're a little bit rusty and you want to get back into it, or you just want a quick make.
Yeah.
Because cushions, I mean, when I did my last lot of curtains for my living room, because I have to make my own, because my windows have got high ceilings. So I buy an extra pair of curtains and alter them so they fit my window. And then with that other spare curtain, I'll whip up some cushions to match.
Well, I never did.
And it's a really cost-effective way of updating your living room. If you want to change your colour scheme, you don't have to decorate. You can actually match your curtains and your cushions.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
I'm full of them. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to keep that closed, and I've got my faux leather here, and I'm going to put it right sides together. And if you can see what I'm doing here, I'm actually going to stitch the faux leather to the other side of the zip.
Yeah.
So do exactly the same. Oh, I need to go from the other end. And I'm going to do exactly the same. Now, when you're stitching with faux leather, you don't need a different needle. You can use the same needle. If you stitch in leather, then you can buy leather needles. Leather needles have more of a chisel point.
Yeah.
So it pierces the leather rather than puts the hole through it. It pierces it, like rather than stabs it, if you like, for want of a better phrase. That's not a very good phrase. That is it for a Sunday lunchtime.
Just to say as well, if you want to go for the faux leathers, we've got those available for you on the show, but I think only in the black and the pewter now. We have had sellouts, but details at the bottom of your screen for you there if you want to go for those, but they are, again, very limited. As are the animal panels. They are flying out the door. The Labrador, you've got a lot of love for these. Linda's saying black Labradors are my favourite. We used to have one named Storm, and he was amazing. We got a border collie, a tricolour border collie called Mac. First dog I've ever had, actually. Yeah, I like collies. Yeah, my wife always had dogs. We always had cats. I'm a cat man. I'm a cat man. I was
going to say there's a song in there somewhere, Ben.
She always had dogs, and she always said that she wanted. I was like, oh no, I don't want a dog. What do you want a dog for? Eventually capitulated, and we've had Mac for 9 years now. Couldn't imagine life without a doggy.
Oh.
Part of the family, aren't they, eh?
They are, definitely. So I've got my zip in there, so you can see that I've got my zip in. So it's looking a bit weird because I've got it on the bottom of the cushion. But what we're going to do now is make sure we open the zip. So at this point, this is when you want to open your zip. And then what I like to do is open it about 2/3 of the way. But what I also like to do is just to secure this end so it doesn't come apart. And all you're going to do with that is just hold it together so it's in place, and then pop it under your machine and just do a few little stitches backwards and forwards. It doesn't have to be right on the fabric, it's just so it holds it in place.
Yeah.
Now, these zips are nylon teeth. So you can see there, now the machine beeped. So what the machine's doing there, it's getting onto that and it's going, oh no, I don't like that. So what I like to do is just turn it by hand if it doesn't like it. See, it's beeping there, and that's all it is. So just you turn it by hand, it'll just secure it on. Right, so I've got that secure. And then, can you believe we're nearly done this, Ben?
Seriously, you've done that in about
doesn't take long at all.
Minutes.
So now I'm going to put them, and I've been gassing as well, haven't I?
So gassing on. Oh dear, not stopped.
So now I've put them right sides together. So this is my end there. I still didn't cut it quite straight. And then I've got the zip on the bottom. And all I'm going to do is sew around these 3 sides.
Yeah.
And we're finished.
Wow. I mean,
dead quick.
Seriously, quick craft, isn't it?
So
really?
that's the thing. It is a really, it's probably one of the quickest things you can make. I apologise, my bin's all the way back there, and I keep going like this I'll put my threads on the side. Be in trouble. Right, so and you need to change your foot back because obviously we don't want the zipper foot back on. And what I would say is when you change your feet back over, pop them back in your accessory tray because it is so easy to misplace them, shall we say.
I tell you what, these are flying. Sonia's just said, good morning, Ben and Bernie. Loving the show, relaxing and hand sewing time. Just brought some of these panels yesterday to make cushions for my stepson's new home.
Lovely.
Sandra's purchased 3 of these panels to make cushion covers for her daughter and backing with New World tapestry fabric. Sounds amazing.
Yes.
And Stacey, this is a good one actually. Stacey says, hi Bernie and Ben. Ben, can you ask Bernie if she can do a craft along on how to set up the Gemini sewing machine?
That's a good idea. I will put that on my ask list because I have a little list of stuff that I do get asked about to ask about doing. So yes, I shall definitely add that on. I'm just going to show you this one side that I've stitched. You can just see there. Obviously, it's quite good that I chose black thread because you can see it.
Exactly, almost as if you planned it.
So I've just sewn all the way up there and I'm just going to stitch all the way on the other side. Obviously, ignore my trimming because I trimmed it down then still forgot to trim one edge.
Shocking. Just to say, the Piglet is now limited stock in both. the all over and the panel. There's green on the screen, which means
it's soon not to be seen.
the little piggy.
I got it right again.
It soon won't be seen, but I'll take that.
Soon won't be seen. That's it.
Oh, the little piglet. He is cute. Does look like Babe.
I was thinking of as well, and we haven't got Charlotte in today. Charlotte's Web.
Oh yes.
That's the little piglet on there. I think I used to cry at that when I was little.
Isn't that about a spider, not a piglet? Oh, but there's a piglet and a spider, isn't
But
there?
there's a piglet in it. There's a piglet in it somewhere, isn't there?
Oh, I don't know.
But I do like the piglet. I mean, obviously the Labrador's got to be my favourite, but I think I like the fox as well. I thought the fox would have been one of the first ones to go, you know, because it's like woodland, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and woodland animals are very, very sort of the now, aren't they? If I was, as I say, if I was a betting man, I thought the pug, the Labrador, and the cat would have been the main three to go quickly. But it's the puffin and the piglet that are leading the way.
There's a limerick in there somewhere, Ben.
There's what?
There's a limerick in there somewhere.
I'll leave you to write that one, Bernie, seeing as you are you're the queen of the limericks. We shall expect one this afternoon whilst me and Jan are on. You got, what was it last week or the other week? You went home, had your Sunday lunch, didn't you? And then
I did, and I sent a little limerick in. But Ben, you're going to have to behave yourself this afternoon and not call Ben. Oh, not call Ben Jan. Not call Jan Ben.
Seriously. This is the nightmare of all days for me, and the fact that I've got you in the morning. I mean, that sounds horrible. It's a nightmare. I've got you in the morning, Jan in the afternoon. No, but a few weeks ago I was getting Jan. Well, I wasn't getting her confused, but I kept calling her Bernie, and I did it. Did I do it twice or I did it?
I think it was three
times. It's awful. It's because Bernie was commenting lots and sending in limericks, and it was National Limerick Day. So it was my fault. It was your fault because you were talking too much on the comments. So I had Bernie on the brain, and I kept calling Bernie Jan, and I didn't even realise the look that Jan gave me across the studio when I did it for the third time. Turned to a pillar of salt, I was. So, should I maybe not send a limerick in later on then? Let me know if everyone wants me to send a limerick in later on. Yes, but it's got to include Labradors, horses, Maine Coon cats, foxes, puffins, piglets and pugs. Well, I'll tell you who I haven't done a limerick for yet, Adam and Johnny. Oh, no, you haven't. Johnny got a mention in Charlotte's. But I need my pokey tool. Yeah, you'd have to do one for, definitely one for Adam, Lord Adam, as he's called. Oh, hang on, I've dropped my chopstick. You've dropped your what? My chopstick. You've dropped your chopstick? I was going to get me... This is no time to be eating Chinese, I've got another pokey tool. Have you seen this pokey tool that I've got? What's that? This is for your seeds in the garden, if you want to put your seeds in. It's got centimetre marks on. I got it in a local supermarket, and I thought, it's what? You put your seeds in? Put your seeds in, yeah. So if you want to put a hole in to put your seeds in, they've got to be so many centimetres down. Right. You make a little hole with you. Is it a dobber or something it's called? Anyway, I thought it was great for poking corners out. Oh, okay. I've never seen one of those before, whatever that thing is called. So I'm just showing you now how I've poked the corners out. I trimmed all the corners, and then what you can see, I'll just cut that thread. You can see here now the zip is in the bottom. So when you turn it over, you've got a full piece. The other thing with this is you're saving fabric as well. Yes. Because if you're putting an envelope back on, you need more fabric. And if you're putting a zip in the middle, obviously you need some extra for seams. So you're saving fabric. So I'm going to put my cushion pad in. And this might be my quickest ever demo. I know, seriously. Ben. If you think you've probably done that, all told, you've done it in under 10 minutes, haven't you? Definitely. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Told, easily. Yeah, it's definitely a really, really good, quick one to do. And like I say, my gob's been going as well. My mum says that. Stop your gob going. I love that. And again, right, you know, you think if you went into a shop, how much you'd pay for something like that? Oh, I reckon what, 20, 25 I reckon pounds? 20 quid. Yeah. With a faux leather back as well. Yeah. You know, and the good thing about this as well with the faux, obviously this is wipeable as well. Yeah. So obviously the front you can still wash it because you can wash faux leather. I only ever wash it on a maximum of 30, but I have tested it through my sewing machine, my washing machine. Yes. My sewing machine. Tested it through my sewing machine as well.
and it does wash, yeah. So there we go.
I tell you what, that is perfect as well. I don't know if anyone else gets in trouble for this, but sometimes if we have food on our laps at home, I like to use a cushion underneath to prop it under. You know, so you can have your food. And I always get told off because I use my wife's best cushions. But with that, of course, you can flip it over onto the faux leather side, can't you? And like producer Johnny's just said, if you get your Saturday pizza or Chinese on it, wipe clean. Eh? Absolutely brilliant. How good was that, though? How good was that? Literally I was told it was 18 minutes it took Bernie to make that from start to finish. And you have got the ability to do that as well. If you want to go for these panels, they are absolutely flying out the door. The Labrador that we've just seen is your first one there. These are all $2.49 or $3.99 if you're shopping with us in the States. So you've got your Labrador. 60% of your lab has gone. Then we've got the crazy horses. Half the stock. Then the gorgeous kitty cat. Only half the stock of the little kitty cat has gone. I'm surprised. I thought that would be going. Very, very cute. Then we've got the fox. 60% of that fox has gone. Then the puffin. Still limited, and that one is now down to single figures. If you want to grab that, it's going to be a case of first come, first served. The pug, 3/4 of the cute little pug has gone. That's heading towards that limited stock. And then last but by no means least, as we just heard, the piglet is also limited stock. So grab those whilst you can. Let's just quickly go through the all-overs as well, because these are also very, very popular indeed. Let me pop those over there. So again, with these, you've got more of the images on these. They measurement wise again 56 inches, 150 centimeters wide, so 3/4 of your Labrador has gone. These are $5.49 or $7.99. 60% of the horses have gone. Then we've got the gorgeous kitty cat. Half the stock of the cat has gone. Again, these are all $5.49 or $7.99. Then the fox, half the stock of the fox has gone. The puffin. Well, there you go. The puffin is limited stock as well now. I never would have thought it. Never would have thought it. It's very nice, but you're loving it. It's going. The pug, half the stock of the pug has gone. And then, as we found out a few moments ago, the pig has also gone limited stock. $5.49, $7.99. I am just looking forward to the limerick later on about the pug and the pig. There once was a pug and a pig. Oh no, do the pug and the pig first. Do the pug and the pig.
Too.
Yeah.
So the pug and the pig.
To be honest with you, it's quite similar, isn't it, really? Johnny and Adam, pug and a pig. I mean take your pick.
You're going to get into trouble.
You set me up for that one, didn't you, eh? I'm sorry, Adam. I love you really, and it's lovely to have you here in the chair. We don't get to play together that often anymore, do we? Because you're off doing, managey things, stuff that the managers do. So it's lovely to have you with us, and I'm sure that's reflected in the comments as well. Right, 3 for 2 on fabrics. Threaders and Riley Blake. Probably the best thing to do, if I just thumb through a few of these for you, and then the best thing to do is if you go to the website and then you can kind of choose for yourself what you want to go for. But they're $5.93 or $5.99, and they're on a 3 for 2 as well. Are we doing these up above or in front? Up above. All right, so again, just to kind of flick through and show you some of the fabrics that you've got. As I say, the best thing really, I think, is to go to our website. But there's some lovely colours in here, kind of for all seasons, all occasions. These, this sort of price, Bernie, great sort of stash builders, aren't they, really?
Absolutely fabulous as well. And you're getting that 100% cotton in all of these fabrics. That's like a duck egg, I don't know if we call it duck egg or powder blue sort of colour, but I think it's classed as mint on the website. But it is absolutely beautiful, and they all go together as well. They all coordinate. That on the left there, that scribble, the scribble one, that's the melon colour. Absolutely gorgeous. Even if you're just wanting a filler or a backing for a quilt, or you've got some of the bolder prints and you want the bolder print to pop, you'd put a smaller print next to it, so it doesn't merge together and it'll pop, and they're just absolutely lovely, crisp. I call them like crisp, clean colours.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
I mean, the posies, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, there's some... Well, the thing is, as I say, is take your pick, go through and grab these. The Riley Blake collection, $7.99 or $9.98, but they are all on that mix and match and on that 3 for 2 for you as well. So head to the web, pick your faves, and fill up your baskets on these. They are gorgeous. And a great day to grab them as well. You buy them by the half metre, don't forget as well. Right, I'm making a right... This always happens on this show, is that I make a right old mess, and I can hear producer Erin in my ear, even though she's not here today, going, "Why you make such a mess when you're on the show?" She's yeah, she's forever. She's very, what's the word, pernickety about making sure that everything's sort of neat, and I'm just not. So I tell you what I'll do. Let me put those down there for a second. I'm just panicking a bit here. Right, Patchwork dies. Now, let's get these up for you. So, the multimedia Patchwork dies collection, 26 elements in total here, and these are, again, absolutely brilliant because within this collection, you've got your equilateral... That's a good word, isn't it, for a Sunday? You've got your equilateral triangles, your half hexagons, and then you've got your 6-degree diamonds included as well. It's 26 dies in total, and of course, you know, you're going to be using these to make your patchwork quilts, your cushions, and all these kind of things. But multimedia means you can obviously use these in a whole different range of crafts too. And this is just the kind of thing that you can do. I love the fabrics on here, by the way. This cushion is so cute. Are these kind of, again, great things to go for if you're sort of just starting off in soft craft, because you're going to get that precision, aren't you, each and every single time you use them?
Yeah, definitely. With the dies, you're getting that, and you're getting a range of sizes in them as well. So you can go from a 1 inch in that triangle, you can go from 1 inch all the way up to 4.5 inch size. Yeah. And when you start looking at the half hexy one and the 60-degree diamond one, they actually all work together because they're all the same angles, which is fantastic.
And that is your...
That's got one of my favourite samples.
Diamond there as well.
Yeah.
And these all, again, for people who are new to this, these all just run through our Gemini machines, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to run some through shortly, so you'll see me cutting them. But they're absolutely fantastic. I mean, that cushion would go really well with this quilt if I hold this quilt up. And just look at it's how you place your colours. So you've got the shapes, you know they're accurate, so you know your seams are going to be accurate, your cut's going to be accurate, then you can decide then and play, and that's the longest time for me, Ben, choosing what colours I'm going to use. I'm a nightmare. It's like going to a restaurant and choosing something off the menu. I'm on ages.
Oh, are you really?
Absolutely ages. But that's the triangle, and then I just want to show you this one. So you had that cushion there with the half hex. Yeah. I've got this one made, I mean, this is beautiful, summery spring fabrics.
Totally different.
And that's, again, it's just the same size. So one of the sizes, cut multiple times with the white and then those colours in between just to offset it. It looks simple but effective, and I think it's really, really sweet.
You're going to get all of these, don't forget, for $67.47 or $71.94. It's a $22.50 saving or $23.99 that you'll save if you go for those today. And of course, if you are a platinum member, you can take another 20% off, $53.98 or $57.55. Those are again available individually for you on the website if you want to go that way. But obviously, the main value for money is if you go for the full bundle today. Just as we move on to the next demo, Lynn says, absolutely fabulous, referring back to Bernie's cushion just there. Absolutely love it. Terry Tal Anderson says, that was the demo of the week. Lovable, huggable labs. So there, well, we shall see later on. You'll have to vote, won't you? It might well be the case that does win. Carol was just asking as well, I know you're getting onto another demo, read that cushion. What size cushion pad, and could you sell them?
So it's an 18-inch cushion pad that I put in there because you've got an 18-inch square piece. However, if you've got smaller cushion pads, you could actually trim it down and put a smaller cushion pad in. So that's the one in there. If you want a really, really, really plump cushion, you could put a 20-inch one in, but if it's too plump, just trim it a little bit and pull a little bit of stuffing out so you get a nice plumpness. And yes, you can make as many as you want and sell them.
Brilliant. There's loads of questions coming in about that. Now, Michelle's just asking, should the panels be washed before sewing like regular fabric?
No. So I don't wash any fabric before I sew, unless one, I'm dressmaking, which doesn't happen very often. because obviously I don't want to make something and then find it shrinks. Put
yes.
it on. I can then blame the washing machine, not the sewing machine. And also as well, when you buy fabric, it has a most fabrics have like a treatment, like a sizing on them that makes them feel that little bit crisper. What you find is once you wash it, that can come away and it can be really soft, and sometimes you might find it difficult to use it. So you can try it and see. You can also get spray starch that you can put on to make it a little bit crisper. But the other thing as well is obviously you're washing something that's got raw edges on, so it will automatically fray.
Oh, okay.
So the one thing I would say as well, if you did have to wash a big piece of fabric, please try to avoid washing fabric strip rolls or cut like charm. You know, we've got our 5-inch square packs, because it will automatically, because it's a woven fabric, it will automatically fray. Okay. So personally, no, I don't wash before I sew.
Okay. Wash then sew, not me. There's an advert there, isn't there? And Shaddai just says, Ben, please can you say good morning to Lord Adam? Morning, Lord Adam.
Morning.
Hey, he did the thing. He did the... Morning, Johnny.
Morning.
We've got ourselves a little fan club going there, haven't they?
I know. Johnny's got a bit further to walk than Adam, so that's why there was a bit of a delay. Not because he didn't want to say hello. He has to get up out of his chair, and that takes him time. Oh, I tell you what, it takes him nowadays, particularly. Oh, he's like, oh, me back, and he creaks across the gallery like this, and then he has to bend down to get to the mic. Oh, but anyway, good morning to Johnny and Adam, and let's get back to Bernie, because enough waffling from me. We're going to have a look at these patchwork dies, aren't we?
We are, yes. So what I do is I thought I'd take them out of the packet just so you can actually see how big they are, because you are getting a wide range in there. So like I say, with the triangle ones, you're getting the little diddy one, which is 1 inch, and this is the height, up to 4.5 inches. And then the half hex. So with this one, you're getting 0.75 height. So you're getting a really good one right the way up to 3 inches. Yeah. But obviously you can then join 2 of them together to make a hexagon. Yes. So you're getting a bigger hexagon. And I know we're not supposed to have favourites, but this is my favourite, which is the 60-degree diamond.
Why so?
I just love it. I think because, I mean, I love geometric shapes anyway, but I think because you can make 2 of these, you can put together with 1 of those. 3 of those you can put together to make the 2 of those half hexes joined together. So they are, although they all work together, I think I just like, and there's a design called tumbling blocks.
Oh, yes.
Where you put 3 different shades together. Watch next week, that's all I'm saying. I don't say it anymore. But yeah, there'll be some lovely samples next week. So, you know, they're just so versatile. But I thought I wanted to just take them out of the packet just so you can see how big. I mean, if I put my hand next to it there, just showing off I've had my nails done as well, you know.
That's the only
just
reason,
see how big it is. I don't mind this week. The last, couple of months I've been like, don't show me hands. I've had to have one glued for 4 weeks because it had snapped off.
Have you really?
And I've been gluing it back on, yeah, but it held out, Oh, anyway, dear. So shall we do another demo? And thank you for everyone's love for my cushion, because, yeah, it is lovely. The only problem is if it wins Demo of the Week, I can't take it home.
That is a very good point you made.
I might have to outdo that cushion with my next demo.
Okay, so basically, if you're voting, don't vote for the cushion, all right, because Bernie wants to take it home. Vote for whatever she does next.
I don't mind, because I'll take this one home as well if this one doesn't win.
Don't vote for any of Bernie's demos. She wants to take them all home. All right? Just don't vote for any of them.
Hey, honestly. So I thought I'd have a play with the cat all over. And the Maine Coon, I mean, they do get big. They get some size, Maine Coons. Take a lot of brushing as well. But this is absolutely beautiful. Obviously, I've cut into mine, as you can see. So I'm not going to hold my little piece up. But this is the one I'm going to use. And what I thought I'd make is a doorstop. So I thought, what have I not made on the show before? Yeah. I thought, I haven't made a doorstop before. So I'm going to
Interrogate.
That's not the right word. Introduce the triangles later in my demo. Yeah. But the first thing I've done is I've cut out, it's like a big tumbling block, really. And what I'm going to do is, I have drafted this myself just from 2 A4 pieces of paper. I'm going to do a little step-by-step photos on them, and I'll post it on Facebook either tonight or tomorrow, just so everyone can see the measurements, rather than me go through it now, just how to make this size.
Okay.
Because I just thought, you know, I don't, if you haven't got a big, I mean, we don't make dies this big, you know, to go through your machine. So I thought I'll draft it with some paper. So.
Yep.
And then what I did was I also cut 2 pieces of the faux leather, and I've used that zip on a roll, and this time I've got a smaller zip, and I'm putting a zip in the back. Now, what this is going to do is, for when I'm going to stuff my doorstop later, I can stuff it in the back, and then I don't have to do dreaded hand stitching, because I hate hand stitching. So we're going to well, why not? We've got zips on a roll, we're going to use them. So that's the back of my, I was going to say pincushion, doorstop. So now, what I need to do is, we want to make him some little ears, and we're going to make some little ears out of the triangles. So, where's my plates? So I've got my junior plates for these. So these, a lot of them will go through your junior, but the big triangle, oh, do you know that? Oh, let's have a look.
Oh, we're gonna have a try.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
So these will all go through your junior.
Fantastic.
So if you've got a junior, you can, obviously I'm using the junior plates through the big machine, but yeah, they will definitely. I like that you can get, oh yeah, there we go.
So all of them will go through?
All of them will go through.
Beauty.
Yeah, all of them will go through. So I'll just get my plates ready. So I want to cut him some little ears. So I'll just get, I've got scrap. Now this, like stuff like this
so
is
you're
ideal.
actually making a cat?
So I'm actually making a cat, so he's going to have ears, and I'm going to put him a little face on.
Oh,
and I've made him a little tail as well. Wait till you see his tail.
Well, I can't wait to see this.
So I've got 2 pieces of faux leather there, and this is where you can, like I say, just use your scraps. And I'm just going to take, now I've already cut these and sewn them because I thought there's a lot of sewing to do on this, so I've already pre-cut, but I wanted to show you these cutting out.
Yeah.
So I'm going through 2 layers of faux leather there, which should be absolutely no problem. And then put my plates on.
What does it normally cut through one of these multimedia dies? What do you say, about 4 to 6 layers?
So we recommend 6 layers of quilting cotton.
Yeah.
You can cut 8 layers, maybe a bit more, depends on the fabric. So our quilting cotton that we have, I would say 6 to 8. But what you don't want to do is try and force 10 or 12 through, because if you're doing that, you're putting more pressure on your dye, your fabric and your plates. So a 6 is very comfortable. If you're cutting like poly cotton or something like that, or chiffon, anything like that, you're going to go through, what, 20 layers of chiffon?
Wowzers.
Even more. You know, you've got a lot. And you can see there how clean and crisp that's cut out.
Yeah.
And then if I just put these, you'll start to get a little bit of a insight of what he's going to look. Oh, I haven't moved my bin back. Hang on. There we go.
Let's check it.
Adam said before me here that I could just put them on the floor.
Yeah, he did. What he did I'm sure he said Jake will sort it out, didn't he?
Oh, bless. So we've got 2 for his ears. I want to do 1 little one for his nose, but I've already cut that one out. So I'm just going to get my bits out. Right. I'm starting the mess now, Ben. I'm terrible.
What, for a mess?
For mess, yeah. Yeah.
Look, to be honest, with the most of the other crafters who are in here, this is.
Am I being tidy?
Oh, compared to someone like. No, I won't name anybody because I
Hey, no, don't.
Johnny,
don't
you just said the name I was thinking of. Compared to some of our crafters, very good, very good.
So what I'll do is I'll turn this ear through so I can show you what I did on this one.
Yeah.
So what I did was I cut 1 out of the faux leather, and I've cut 1 out of the cat fabric, and I just sewed down 2 sides like that, and then turned it through, and then you just try and get a nice point on the top, and then now, if I move them over out the way, you can see now we've got now 3D ears. Now you could put a little bit of stuffing in there if you want. I think I'll leave them without. I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
So now I just want to do a little bit of a face on here. So I've cut out that little diddy triangle.
Oh yes.
I've cut out the little nose.
Yeah.
But he needs some nostrils.
Some what?
He needs some nostrils.
Oh, nostrils.
And I thought, what have I got, Ben, that'll make some lovely even holes? Well, last week we launched the screw punch tool.
Didn't that sell out? That's gone though, isn't it?
Well, You can still get the tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tool kit's sold out because it was so popular, but you can still get the tool. So I'm only using this for the tool aspect. I'm not putting any snap fasteners or anything on. So what I've got here is just my old coaster.
Yeah.
Turn that over, and I want to put 2 little nostrils on, so you just go straight on like that, put it down, get a little hole.
Oh, look at this. I've not seen this screw punch before.
There we go, so you're getting 2 little holes. If I put it on there, you'll see it better on there. We'll go 2 little nostrils in there. So we're going to say, right, well, there's his little nostril.
Yeah.
And then he needs some eyes and whiskers. So I'm going to actually glue some of these on and stitch them on. But what I'm going to do is show you a quick and easy way of how to sew buttons on with without your sewing machine, just by hand, a really quick way. So I'm thinking, right, well, if his eyes are going to go about there.
Yeah.
Right, so what I've got here is, I just had a piece of thread. I'll show it on there, you'll be able to see, there we go. And I've threaded it through. Now this has gone through 4 times, so I've got quite a big-eyed needle. Actually, this is like an embroidery style needle. And then I've doubled it over, so I've got 8 strands of cotton there. You could actually use embroidery skein, because there's a number of threads in there. And what it means is we can sew a button on really, really quickly. So if you're doing a button by hand and you're going 1 thread, 2 thread, 3 thread, do you know what I mean? It can take a while, but obviously with this one, it's not going to take that long. So I'm just going to, now this is where I've got to keep his eyes straight. Doesn't want to look like he'd been out last night.
Yeah.
Now our pumps are open.
Yeah. A wonky-eyed cat. You don't want that,
wonky-eyed cat. So let's get hold of this. There we go. So I just put a little knot in the back.
Yeah.
And because I've got those 8 strands, I've got 8 strands going through at the same time. So I'm just going through and back again. And you can do this 2 or 3 times. And that now is secure. It's not going to go anywhere because you've got all of those threads.
Yeah.
Let's go through it once more.
It's a time saver, isn't it?
It really is. And a lovely lady called Wendy Gardner, who's in the sewing world, she showed me that when she came to our store doing a demo.
Oh, really?
One day, yeah. So thank you, Wendy.
Well done, Wendy.
If you're watching, you'll know Wendy, yeah. She's a lovely lady. So, I mean, it's a bit messy on the back, but it doesn't matter because that's going on the inside. Yeah. So I'm just going to put a little knot in again to sew the other one. And let's see if we can get this one on quite straight.
Well, I'll tell you what, whilst you're just popping that in place, there's lovely comments coming in. Gloria just saying, good morning, Ben and Bernie. Wow, this is new to me. It's the first time seeing material cut with a Gemini. I need to learn how to sew, says Gloria. Michelle says, oh, this is going to be adorable. A cat door stopper. Yeah, and when you said a cat door stopper at the top, I didn't realise you would actually make it look like a cat.
Yeah, you just thought I was just doing
using the fabric.
Yeah, well, you should know me now, Ben. If I can do something different, I will.
Exactly right. And Michelle just saying, this is what I love about the CC Multimedia Dies. The world is your oyster when it comes to being creative with them. Absolutely, that is the case. And one question here, which came in about 10 minutes ago from Georgianne saying, Bernie's top is beautiful. Did she make it?
I didn't know, but do you know, I have been buying some fabric.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking, Joe, when I've got a bit of time, I'm going to get me overlocker out.
Oh, yeah.
And do a little bit of sewing. I might make a little top.
Do you ever get any spare time, Ben?
No. When, that was the thing, when. Right, so I think my eyes are quite straight.
They're pretty good.
There we go.
Pretty straight.
So, and then all I did was I got some little slithers of the faux leather and I just put them on. And with this one, what you could do is you could, you can glue these on.
Yeah.
I'm just debating whether I might glue his whiskers on after I've sewn him together. Yeah, I'm going to put them on after. But you'll have 3 on that side and 3 on that side. Because I'm scared, I don't want to get them caught in the seam because he might cry.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to do that to
the might cry, mightn't he? And I'll pop his nose on when we're finished as well. Right, so now this is where your quilting clips come in. So I'm going to assemble it now, ready to sew. And again, this isn't really a long project. It's not too long. You know, it is really achievable. So what I want to do now is clip his ears onto the top. And obviously I need to just think about, I'm going to have a seam here, so I don't want it too close to the edge. And I want the black showing on the front, well, the pewter. So have it right sides together. So I'm going to pop that one there. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly stitch close to the edge with a long stitch, which is known as basting. And what that's going to do is just keep them in place just for when I put the two pieces together, because I don't want them to shift.
Just whilst you're doing that, you know we were talking earlier on about piggies and puffins and writing a limerick.
Oh yes, have we got one?
Sherry's written a limerick.
Woo!
There once was a young piggy named Bernie who met a puffin named Ben on a journey. Said the piggy, follow me, it's as easy as can be, and they ended up as cushions on a gurney.
Love
That's
it!
brilliant, Sherry!
Love it!
I love that!
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
I did just have to Google what a gurney was in case you were wondering.
Yeah, well,
It's a trolley. Or a
is it a trolley?
or
I
a
thought it was
stretcher.
some sort of like river,
Huh?
like little mini river or something.
Oh,
like,
is it?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
I
I
remember
looked
thinking-
it up and it said it was like a little, like a trolley in a...
No, do you know, I'm wrong. So what I thought there was, there's a place near me called Gurney Valley. There we go. Never mind. Dear.
Oh, dear.
Right, I'm going to put them together now. So I've tacked these little ears down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to open the zip. So similar like when you're doing the cushion, we need somewhere to turn it through. So we're going to open that zip. And I'm just going to clip these in place. But the other thing that we need to think about is, remember I mentioned I've made him a tail.
Oh yes. I want to see this tail.
So what I did was
Yeah.
I cut out the letter J,
Okay.
some paper, and then I cut 2 pieces of faux leather
Hello.
and stuffed them, and I've made him a little tail.
That's brilliant.
So when his tail goes on, he's got a little tail. It's all from a little J, yeah.
I love that. What have you put inside it? Just like wadding, is it?
So what I put in was, so this is my, I don't know if we've still got any wadding left on the show, Ben. I was telling everyone about it yesterday when it was back in stock, because we've been waiting for ages. So this is the wadding that you put in your quilts.
Oh, okay.
But what I did was, these are all my little offcuts.
Yeah.
I just chopped them all up and then stuffed them all in.
We have
Use me dauber dabber thing
We've got it on the website, the wadding for you. Oh, so you use the dauber dabble for the seeds.
to put, yeah.
Put it in there. Good.
Push all that in, yeah. So I want his tail. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to put the tail in the bottom bit. So no, I'm not going to quite put his tail in just yet.
Okay.
I'm just...
What are you going to put in the door stopper to make it weighty enough to stop the door?
Well, I'm only putting stuffing in today.
But what would you put in? Like?
But you could put
Sand?
some rice in, but
Oh,
pop
rice.
it in a bag.
Yeah.
Sand, gravel, if you can go and borrow some out your garden.
Right.
Or if
From
you've
your
got
garden,
like
not next doors though.
Yeah. Like a pebble or something, you know, like a paperweight, something like that.
Yeah.
But if you put anything in that can absorb moisture, put it in like a Ziploc bag or something like that.
Oh, right, okay.
So, and because you've got the zip in, you can easily take that back out and then put stuffing around it.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to stitch all the way around here, Ben.
Oh dear. Sorry, I'm just laughing. Lord Adam said you could put a brick in there as well. I mean, that would keep your door open. Just don't stub your toe though, whatever you do.
Oh,
You
there's
put a-
nothing worse than stubbing your toe.
Owie, especially on a brick door stopper.
I banged my elbow on the door stencil the other day. And you know when you
on the funny
dance
bone.
about and you don't know whether to laugh or cry?
Was it right on the funny bone bit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a horrible
hurt.
pain, isn't it?
It hurt. Yeah.
Makes your eyes water.
So I'm just stitching all the way around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to square off the bottom. So if anyone's heard the phrase of like sugar bag bottoms, or like when you would do putting like a base on a bag,
Yeah.
it's that, I'm using that same principle. So I'll show you how to do that when I sew all the way around. But like I say, this is, I mean, I thought about the cat because I thought, I've got cats as well. So I thought, well, I'll have to have the cat fabric.
How many cats you got?
I've got 3.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
3 cats and a dog.
Shugs, Murphy and TJ, and they hate my dog. Because she
joking
just
me?
wants to play with them.
All the cats hate the dog?
She likes to pin them down and lick the head.
Right, well...
Wanting to play with them.
If someone wanted to pin me down and lick my head, I probably would be not a fan of them.
Yeah, they don't like her. But she is very boisterous and she just wants to play.
Did you have to partition your house off then, or what?
No, they tend to, if she likes to sleep a lot. So when she's sleeping, they'll be there diving in the kitchen, getting the food and going to the litter tray and things. So yeah. They bless them. Luckily I have got quite a big house, so they have
got their own wing.
They've got their own rooms upstairs.
Yeah.
They've got their own floor.
Yeah.
They've got their own floor.
See, our dog and our cat get on. They get the cat. Nut, she's called. She's 19 now, bless her.
Nut.
Nut. Yeah, that's what she was called when we got her. She was the runt of the litter, so she's tiny, and we've got our big border collie, and she is totally in charge of him because as a puppy she sort of like, bashed him into shape. So you've got this teeny tiny cat who's, the boss of the house, and the dog's absolutely terrified of her, which I just find hilarious.
Oh, that's sweet.
It is sweet.
That's sweet. Right, I'm going to do the box bottoms on the bottom of my cat. So what it's going to do, it's going to make the bottom flat so it'll stand up. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to do is just cut a little square out of here, and I'm just eyeballing this. I'm doing 1.5 inches. I don't know, will it work that way? Let's have a go.
We've got rotary cutters on the show for you today as well.
We have. I'm using the quilting starter kit because I love it.
Yes.
So we've got the 6x12 ruler in there. Then you've got your rotary cutter, and then the A3 mat. Obviously, I've got my A1 folding mat on here.
There you go. Details bottom of your screen. Part of the web offers that we've got for you. Bottom of the screen there, the Threadless Quilting Starter Kit. Last chance for that. That one finishes today if you want to grab it. Saving £7 or what about $9. If you want to go for the rotary cutters individually, we've got those as well available on the show with replacement blades for you as well. 45mm and 60mm. Available for you. Which one do you tend to use day to day?
45 I tend to use the most. That's the most common one that most people will go for, yeah. And then 60 if I'm doing a lot of cutting, because you can go through more layers with the 60. So
right.
So what I've done there is, because I cut that square out of there, all I'm doing is bringing the bottom and the side up together, and I'm just nesting the seam. So that's just where one goes one way, one goes the other, and it just sits together nicely. And then I'm going to stitch just across the bottom of there, 1/4 inch. But when I do the other side, that's where I'm going to just put his tail, attach his tail on.
Do you know what's well with this show? Like, if you have just joined us a little bit late, earlier on, about half an hour ago, Bernie made a beautiful cushion with one of the animal panels that we've got, the Labrador panel. And wait till you see this finish, it's going to be amazing. Just think about, well, I look at them and think, these are the kind of things that you'd see in those sort of boutique-y sort of high-end shops, aren't they? And you think, like, how inexpensive it is to be able to make these for yourself and how much money potentially you'd be paying for these if you were to go into one of those stores. So you could, make them, sell them, and think again about, nice little bit on the side, as it were. Also, as well, how much of that cat fabric did I actually use? Hardly any. So you're getting 1/2 metre, 56 inches wide. Yeah. You could make quite a lot out of there as well. Yeah. Obviously, I've put the faux leather on the back. You could put it all the same. I just wanted to incorporate the faux leather with us having it on the show, and because I love it. Right, so I've got my squidgy tail. And then what I'm going to do now, so I need a bit of working out here. Right. So I'm going to put it on the inside, but I need to make sure that when I turn it through, the tail's going to be the right way. Can you imagine? I'm going to have to think about this, Ben. Right, let me think about it. So when it's finished, it's going to be like that. Yes. So it needs to be that way. So when it's finished, it needs to be that way. Right. I'm not being much help here, am I? It's all right. I'm really confused. I'm having to think about it, Ben. Oh, because it's going to be... It's because it's not numbers. So when it's finished, I want it like that. Yeah. So it's going to be Nothing from the gallery either.
Like that. I know they're not being very
We're all
supportive
just watching
today.
you struggle here.
So that's how he's going to end up.
Yeah.
So if I want it in that way, oh, watch us sew it in the wrong way, Ben.
Well, it'd be funny if you do.
I kind of think which way it would need. Let me
hang
turn
on, so
him
it's
out.
going to be yeah.
Let me turn him out.
To have a little. Oh dear, but probably people shouting at their screens
They're
right
probably
now.
going, the other way, the other way.
That way.
Bless. So we've only got till 1:30. I'm not
know
going to
we
get
have.
him finished. So we can see him starting to come together now, look. You can see how he's coming together.
No,
So he's going to end up like that.
Yeah.
So that bit needs to be pointing up, doesn't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
if it's pointing down, it won't work.
No.
We'll see. Right.
We've all agreed with what you've just said. I
Yeah.
heard Lord Adam's just gone, yep, and Johnny's just gone, yeah.
Up.
Yeah, what you just said. I think you could have literally said anything and they'd have agreed.
So the one thing to do then is if you're doing something like this and you're not sure if it's going to work out, what you can do is lengthen your stitch on your sewing machine and just tack it in place and then turn it through just to make sure. Because if you do like a smaller stitch and then you've got to unpick it, it's easier to unpick smaller stitches. So all I'm doing is I'm still joining those seams up, but I'm also inserting. Oh, is it gonna?
Do it.
Oh, well, he's gonna go or not. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm lengthening my stitch though, just in case.
So is there a bit of tiny bit left on the tail to make it easy to stitch then, is there?
Yes, so I didn't stuff it right to the end.
Right.
I just left it about an inch or so, inch and a half. Go. Right, so I'll go back over this if he's not right. Let's have a look. We might need a drum roll.
Oh, me knuckles.
Yay! That's going to be right. Right, so I'm going back in now and stitching him properly.
You avoided a catastrophe there.
Oh, can you imagine? Oh, I hope it doesn't come loose when I'm turning him back through after all that.
Oh dear.
But again, like I say, just take your time and
That's it.
You'll get there eventually. It took like 4 of us to.
Well, not really. It took you with the 3 of us just going,
yeah, that's about right.
Oh dear.
Right, so what I'm going to do, have I got my unpicker? I can't find my unpicker, so I've got my little, there we go. So I'm just taking that out just because I want to line it back up properly because I hadn't quite caught that in.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, there we go. Right, we're back on track, So you're going to put your tail in. And you go, can we edit that bit for when we go live?
When we go live later on, we'll take that bit out.
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I catch all the tail in, that's all, because there'd be nothing worse than, don't want his tail falling off.
No.
He might have 9 lives, but he needs to have at least 1 tail.
He does. A cat of 1 tails.
Right, so. And once we've got this on, all we need to do is decorate his face, and again, it's finished. Obviously, it would have took shorter time had I worked out which way his tail goes. There we go. But I've sewed the eyes on because I knew that would be awkward trying to do that, having it all made up. So I'm just pushing all them corners out nice, so I need me.
So you've literally got, what have you just got, the nose and the whiskers to...
So the nose and the whiskers to stick on.
And you are just going to stick those?
I'm just going to glue them on, yes. I've got our Cloud Textile glue.
Yeah.
But I'll put the stuffing in first, and then you... Oh, look.
Look at the little putty tat.
He's
that is proper cute, isn't it? Look at it. Oh, hang on. There you go.
His bottom end. I thought I'd done both ends. I'll start putting the stuffing in, then you'll see, and then we'll put the whiskers on last.
Yes.
That's a good idea, isn't it? Oh, look, he's coming together. Right. So I've got a big bag of stuffing, but if I haven't got enough, I've also brought a cushion pad. So the other week when we were doing that round cushion, all I did was I used just a cheap cushion pad.
Yeah.
And I just sewed round it to make it round. Much cheaper than going out trying to bind a round cushion because you've got a premium on there. But I'm just putting loads of that in, see if I need to use the cushion. Oh. And I say you put something in. And to be honest, you don't even have to use it as a doorstop. You could just have him as a cat ornament.
Yeah, why not? Little stick on the bookcase.
So if I could probably put some more in. What I'll do is just zip this up just so you can see, and then we'll get his face on.
Hey, that is brilliant.
He's coming together, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
He's coming together. So I just need to, see, could do with a bit more stuffing, but I'll do it this for now so we can get his face on. So what I've got is our...
What's the matter?
Well, my Kalal textile glue isn't in me. Oh, it is, it's there.
You got it.
A little panic there. I was like, oh, where's my Kalal textile glue? Like that. So I've got his little nose. And I say what you would do is glue this and then leave it to dry.
Uh-huh.
Now, I haven't used this for a while, so I'll probably get it all over.
All our man. All our man. Aye, aye. What was I going to say? So, if you wanted to, like, if you got this a bit dirty, for example, this would just be now like wiped clean, I guess, would it?
Well, you can take the stuff now and it'll go in the washer.
Okay.
If you've glued these bits on, though, they might obviously they might come off. And I'm just going to grab a bit of card because I don't want to get glue on my cutting mat. The other thing what you could do is if you've got some black embroidery thread or even some wool, you could put some wool through and have long bits and have his whiskers like curly as well. So can, to me, this is where you start. I mean, lately I've been getting into like mixed media stuff.
Have you?
Yeah. I've been doing my colouring pencils on fabric. Obviously, there's still fabric involved.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. So we'll have one down there. And this glue does dry clear. So I'm just going to happily stick these, Ben, on.
Has he got a little mouth as well?
No, I haven't done him a little mouth because I got a bit carried away thinking, well, what can I do for his mouth? And I thought, well, I think by the time I get all this done, it'll be nearly home time.
Home time. You're going home for your Sunday lunch and then writing another limerick.
No lunch today.
No lunch today?
No, I'm not having lunch today. Although I did say last week I wasn't having lunch, and when I got home, my mum was there and she'd ordered dinner in. Except they forgot to deliver the sweets. So I didn't get my apple crumble.
What did you have? Did you have a proper Sunday roast then, did you?
Yeah, from the cafe round the corner. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So what I've done is I've dib-dabbed glue all over them.
Yeah.
And then I'm terrible at getting things even, you know.
That's all right.
I like to have things even.
Yeah.
There we go. So I'm just going to happily put these on here, Ben.
It's like he's got a funny moustache.
It does. It's going to get worse.
Yeah. Bit like,
I can't get hold of it. There we go.
Poirot.
See, no, is that,
What?
I can't think who I'm thinking of.
Who? What?
Like a trapeze artist bloke with a droopy moustache. Do you know what I mean?
Don't know many trapeze artists, actually. Trapeze artist with a droopy moustache.
I can just see a trapeze bloke. I don't know.
Let's have a look.
It's probably a dream, Bender. There we go. He's looking good. Look at him. And that glue there is just going to dry clear, so you're not going to see
Jules
that.
Leotard.
Jules Leotard. Are you on Google there?
Yeah. Yeah, he was a French acrobatic performer and aerialist.
There you go. That's what I'm thinking of him. Why I thought of him, I don't know.
I wonder if that's why leotards are called leotards.
Probably.
Oh, he was the daring young man on the flying trapeze. The song from 1867 that everybody knows.
There we go.
Well, call the cat Jules then. Jules. That's
finished
brilliant.
him.
That is
Isn't
so
he
cool.
cute?
That's so
And
cool.
his tail turned out well as well. With his little tail. So yeah, so you've got yours up in the back. Put your weight in there. I'm going to put some extra for him because I want him really fat. And then that's your little cat doorstop.
Do you know what as well? No word of lie. Like producer producer Johnny's just kind of my ear. £50, please. But that's the thing, isn't it? Like, how inexpensive is it to be able to make something like that? And then how much could you sell it for? That's the point. You need to vote in just a minute, actually, and I'll give you the opportunity to do that. To vote for your favourite demo of the show, whether it be the cushion or whether it be the cat. In fact, let us do it right now. Vote for your favourite. So this is the one you did earlier, wasn't it? Burn,
yeah, so this was the Labrador. So if you like your dogs, we've got the Labrador cushion.
That's
so is this number
Labradorable.
Labrador.
Yeah.
So is this number one, the cushion? Yep. And then if you're a cat person, we've got the cat doorstop, which is number 2.
It's the age-old question, isn't it? Cats versus dogs. You could say that is perfect, but which do you prefer? 1 or 2? Vote now. We'll give you 10 minutes.
We're spoiling everyone.
That is going to be a close run thing. The patchwork dies, details on your screen there for those, 67.47 or 71.94. The animal panel dies that we've had on the show have been going like you would not believe, and we have had some sellouts. So let's quickly just take you through the deals on these. They are all, whichever way you look, limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means...
So never to be seen.
That's it. So the Labrador is limited. Then you've got those... Oh, the horses, don't scream and shout, but they've now...
Sold out!
They're gone. They're out of here. See you later, horsies. The cat is limited stock. Then we've also got the fox. He is a limited fox. Limited fox instead of limited stock. The puffin, don't scream and shout, but he's now... He is gone. The puffin's gone. Bye, Mr. Puffin. The pug, limited pug you've got there. And then you've also got a limited piglet as well. So grab those whilst you can. I would imagine that if those don't go before the end of the show, in about 15 minutes, they will go after the show. Right. We've got the all-overs for you as well, and those are also proving really popular. We're going to have a quick look at those. All right, the all-overs. These are, again, all limited stock. So, again, just to quickly show you, you've got your Labrador. It's all in the same, but basically you get all of these all over. Then there's the beautiful horses. These are all $5.49 or $7.99. The cat, again, limited, proving really, really popular. I just love the artwork of these. It's gorgeous. The fox, limited stock. The puffin, if you want to grab that in the all-over, we are single figures on this, so that is going to go as well. Get that into your basket and checked out before he disappears. There's your beautiful pug. And then finally, you've got the lovely piglet as well. $5.49 or $7.99 is the deal on those. Get them whilst they are still here because they are going to go. Right, we've got some Save a Stitch deals for you as well. These again, not huge quantities of, but if you want to grab them, get them whilst they are here. 3 yards for the price of 2 on your linen look cotton. $13.98 or $21.98 on these. Yeah, just having a look back, actually, we've not had these in stock for a very, very long time, and we're giving you the ability to pick up these on a 3 for 2. Machine washable for you as well. So if you want to grab those, $13.98 or $21.98. Great little stash builder, of course, for you. And as I say, those are on a 3 for 2. Couple of other little deals to bring you as far as the Save a Stitch deals are concerned. The nesting butterflies, absolutely gorgeous are these, and the deal again is phenomenal. You're going to get your vintage flowers charm pack included with this, and your nesting butterflies multimedia dies once again. Normally $24.99 just for the dies. You're getting all of that included. the largest size on the butterflies, 5.3 by 5.3 inches in the nesting dies. It's a half price deal, $16.99 or $24.95 if you want to go for those. And we mentioned a little bit earlier on that, yes, I know it is only the middle of April, but lots of people already planning for Christmas 2021. The Christmas applique dies, these are, you buy 2, you get 3 free. I almost think that we've got that the wrong way round, but it isn't. It's right. Buy 2, get 3 free. You get the gingerbread man and the poinsettia that you pay for. Then you get the baubles, the bell, and the winter warmer comes to you for free. $25.98 or $37.90 is the deal on that. You're saving more than you are spending on that deal. And again, we're down to double figures on them. And it may well be that you're thinking to yourself, well, actually, you know, Christmas is a long way off, but now is the time to sort of pick up these deals and just quickly show you some of the beautiful things that you've got within this collection. So those are the baubles there on that gorgeous table runner. I just think it's nice, particularly if you are someone perhaps who is making to sell, then you can start making now, you know, get all of these bits and pieces ready for people then when they want to buy. So there's your little gingerbread man included as well, who is super cute. How cool is that on that little stocking, whether you're making for the kids or the grandkids? Absolutely gorgeous. This cushion here, although the little birdie isn't in the deal, you've got the poinsettia again, so applique pieces for your home decor. There's just so many different ways to be able to use these. And then on this gorgeous quilt here, again, there's some items which aren't in the bundle, but you can see from that you've got the gorgeous bells on there. That side there, isn't it? You've got the bells, you've got the baubles, and your poinsettia and your gingerbread man on there as well. So just giving you a bit of a flavour of some of the things that you can do. $25.98, $37.90. I think we've got time to squeeze in a little demo with these. This is a phenomenal buy, Bernie, isn't it? And as I said, people perhaps not thinking about Christmas now, but now's the time to buy these deals, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. You're getting a really good range in there.
Yeah.
Now, I have got the nested butterflies here.
Okay.
But do you want me to show that, Ben, or do you want me to show the Christmas ones?
Oh, you better ask Johnny, he's in charge.
Shall we do the butterflies
Butterflies.
first? They're quick ones, just
Okay.
to show you about. So you're getting that nested set of butterflies. Good job Debbie's not in today, because she'd be hijacking these off me.
She would, wouldn't she? She loves her butterflies.
Butterfly. And I mean, you're getting that little dinky one there up to that really big size. And you're also getting the vintage flowers 36-piece charm packet. If you're not sure what a charm packet is, it's a 5-inch square. So it's all pre-cut for you. So again, you know, if you're not sure about a range, get one of these and then you can see all of the different fabrics that you get in there. My favourite one's got to be that one, because it looks like those licorice sweets.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So I've actually cut a load of these out just for quickness, and what I used was some of Sarah's Meadow Lane fabric. I absolutely love this fabric.
Pretty.
I'm being really frugal because I'm using my smaller pieces. Well, I was going to cut some out, but obviously I took so long on my doorstop trying to work his tail out. I'm behind schedule. So I have got loads. I was happily cutting out loads of different sizes ready for the show. And the other thing what I've got is this linen fabric. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. For sewing on, machine sewing, embroidery. If you've got an embroidery machine at home, this embroiders beautifully, and you're getting 3 for 2 in that offer. Also, if you're doing hand embroidery as well, absolutely fantastic. So I've just cut my piece out here, just so I can put my butterflies on. And I say, you can just see how, you can just, wherever you want to put your butterflies, you're just going to happily place them. Now, you could cut them out with heat and bond on the back. So you've got heat and bond, you've got Bondaweb as well. We've got Bondaweb on the show. So you're going to put that on the back first before you put them on. And then you've got our stick and spray.
Yeah.
You've got our stick and stay. You've got the Collal textile glue. So whichever way you want to put your butterflies, I mean, I'm just randomly placing them on here, but sometimes patterns are really random as well.
Yeah.
But if you're undecided, decide where you're going to put them first and then iron them down, which, you know, or glue them down, whichever medium you're using, and you can make some absolutely fantastic patterns. And also as well, the other thing, I'm going to just tip all this off out the way, because I just want to show you, if we pretend this is a white t-shirt, and you just put one butterfly in the middle, And how much money has that put on a white T-shirt when you can go and buy your white for £2 or £3, couldn't you, for the children?
Yeah.
Just pop a little butterfly on there. Do you know what these would look fabulous in? Our sequin fabric or our glitter fabric.
Yes.
Cut one of those out, because the multimedia dyes, they're going to cut that and put that on the front as well.
Love
That's
that
going to
idea.
absolutely fantastic. So yeah, so they are our nesting dyes. So they are really versatile. And like I say, I know our Debbie loves a butterfly, but I think they just really, it's a good staple to have, because you can also cut your card with this as well, your mount board, your craft metal. You know, so you can use them in your crafting, in your paper crafting side and your mixed media side as well.
Perfect.
So yeah, there we go.
$16.99 or $24.45 if you want to go for those. Half price is the deal. And again, you're getting that charm pack included in there too. Time is up for you to vote on your demo of the show, by the way. We will find out the winner in just a few moments' time. It's very, very close between the cushion and the cat. There's a sentence I thought I'd never say. But we'll do the result of that in just a few moments' time. Let's go back, though, to that Christmas applique collection. So it basically works out that you're paying for the gingerbread man and the poinsettia. You're getting the bells, the baubles, and that winter warmer collection for free. And as you can see down the bottom of the screen there, you are saving more than you're spending. And also, that's obviously not without your Club Inspire discount taken off. So wherever you are within Club Inspire, you won't pay the price on the screen. $25.98, so it's £20.78 or $30.32. And Bernie's got them all laid out other side of the studio. So let's have a little look at these.
They're absolutely fantastic. I say you're getting all of these. This stocking one, the winter warmer before, when I got the, we get the list through for the shows of what's going to be on, and I went back to Emily and I was like, is that a mistake? What's this winter warmer? I've not heard of it. I was like, I've not heard of it. Is it, you know, is it a paper craft and dye? She was like, no, it's this cute little stocking. And when I saw it, I thought, wow, that's just absolutely gorgeous. I can just see there, cutting a load of them out, putting some ribbon along the top of some binding and making bunting.
Oh yeah, great idea.
Absolutely
Christmas
fantastic
bunting.
with little stockings on. And then like I say, you get on to, I'm going to show you some more samples. So we've got, so Ben, you had that table runner with the baubles. I've got this one, which is the little cushion. How cute is that? And what you can do is you can look at these shapes again and think, what else can I make with them? So I'm just going to, I've put it so far down, hang on. Here we go. So this next sample is using the same dyes, but let's see if it looks Christmassy.
Oh, okay. Look at
that. It reminds me of a pack of cards.
Of a what?
Pack of cards, like playing cards.
Yeah, a little bit.
But how fab is that? And that's not Christmassy at all.
No.
So that's again how you look at your dyes and think, where can I utilise them elsewhere?
Yeah.
And I think that is just fantastic. And they come, are they? Yeah, they're in the bauble ones. Yeah. And the other thing as well, what you do get is with the bell, you actually get the mistletoe. This foliage as well. So you're getting that separate, you're getting the stars, you're getting you're getting 7 dyes in total. You're getting the holly leaves on there, the little circles, a little star. So if you want that little star on something else, you're going, oh, I can go to my dyes, I've got that in there.
Yeah.
Like on the gingerbread man, you've got the little ones, you've got its little dicky bow there and the little cane.
Yeah, well, it's not necessarily Christmas anyway, is
Exactly,
he?
you can utilise them into the
ones.
ones. I mean, this is stunning. This, I just need to show you this, get it the right way around. This table runner, I mean, how fabulous would that look on your table? Obviously, we've got the little birds there, which are out on another set.
Yeah.
But, you know, looking there, incorporating the bells there and those poinsettias, it's just absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, love it.
Absolutely stunning. And it just shows you how you can mix and match them. Like I say, you're getting, is it you're paying for 2 and you're getting the other 3 free?
You buy 2, you get 3 free.
Yeah,
So you're paying for the gingerbread man and the poinsettia, and you get everything else free of charge, which is just brilliant. That deal won't be around at Christmas. That's why you need to buy it now, you see.
Definitely. It's definitely, it is really, really good. And like I say, this little stocking one here, you're getting the little piece for his toe, and you're getting the little heel piece as well, which are because when I first got this, I looked at it and thought, what are they? Well, I didn't quite...
Which little bits?
Didn't quite work out what they were, but it's the heel and toe of the stocking.
Oh, okay.
So you can leave them off. If I turn it over, you can just see some little ones on the back. So you can see the one there where it's got the little toe on. But this one's been done in like a pale blue with little pom-poms on to make that for like a baby's first Christmas. You could have all little pastel colours as well. Be absolutely really cute, wouldn't it? Putting them onto stockings as well. My demo plan was that I was going to cut one of these out and put one on some of the white linen fabric in an embroidery hoop, because everyone knows I like my hoop art.
Yeah.
And it's a really quick and easy way to do, and that would have just been a little bit of glue. There would even no hand stitching at all. You could do a bit of hand stitching if you want. But again, another quick make. And I think nowadays, because we're starting to get back to some sort of normality, we don't necessarily have as much time on our hands now, Ben. I don't know about you, that I find that I haven't got as much spare time now because everything's, you know, I've got things to do now.
Yeah. Life does seem to be pretty busy, doesn't it? Pretty busy.
Having like those quick little projects, I think is really good. And like I say, it's never too early to say the C word.
No, absolutely, and we've said it plenty already today. And it works out, as we said, that you are going to be paying for your poinsettia and your gingerbread man that is just so super cute, and then you're getting for free the bell and the mistletoe. You're getting the gorgeous baubles there as well, and then of course the winter warmers collection too. You're spending less than you're saving. $25.98, $37.90, saving $33.97 or $48.95. A great time to buy these is right now on this deal. Very quickly, because we are rapidly running out of time, the builder block curves are back in stock. These are brilliant, and again, if you're talking about batch making, time saving, and the builder blocks are fantastic. The bay leaf with 6 elements, $47.99 or $71.96 is the deal on that one. We've also got the Drunkard's Path. I love the name on these as well. I was asking Bernie earlier on why it's called the Drunkard's Path, and it's because the way that you sort of put this together makes it look like I mean, I've never walked a drunkard's path, obviously, but it makes it look like, you know, when Johnny was staggering back from the pub last night. You've got the Rob Peter to pay Paul, which is $47.99 or $71.96, and then the Winding Ways as well. Again, these are all saving $12 or $17.99, $47.99 or $71.96. Literally got a couple of minutes on these, buddy. So the builder blocks, again, if people are new to these, why are these so super popular?
So what these are is you're getting everything in the set. So if I quickly open one of these up, you're getting the sleeve on there. See, I've got my nails done, so I can't even get them out the box now, Ben.
Oh, don't break your nails, for goodness sake.
Can you imagine?
Jeez.
I'll be ringing them up.
Them back on again,
I've just done them.
Yeah.
But what you're doing in here, you're getting a lovely storage kit for them as well. So you're getting the booklet in here with full instructions of how to put them together and ideas of different layouts, if you like. Okay, so here's Johnny coming on from the pub.
Yep, there he is.
Right, there we go, there he is.
Yep.
Oh, and there's Adam following him.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
So you're getting some ideas in there as well. The other thing what you're getting is you're getting what we call is a roadmap. So this tells you all of the sizes. You've got small, medium and large, and in the booklet, for depending what size block you want to make, from 6 inches up to 12 inches finished, it'll tell you which one you need. So you don't need to get your ruler out and measure them, and then they all lovingly housed in here. So they're going to stay in here, and then you've got them in that lovely sleeve. So I have these all stacked on my unit at home, and they look lovely. They look really smart and organised. Other dyes I've got are all in a tub in my unit, and I've got to scramble through sometimes to look for certain ones. Obviously, my work ones, I leave them in the packaging because I need them in the packaging. But my other ones are all over the place. So having a system like this as well is absolutely great. And then you're getting that accuracy on there. You're going to be able to make, I mean, these are just, I'm just going to quickly whiz through. We've got loads. This is the Wind Away, Rob Peter to pay Paul. We were getting confused before the show. But you can see how this is the same shape, but using a different colour, you're getting a totally different design. But I'm going to let's whip through a few. I mean, look at that little dinky one.
Yeah.
So that's still a 12-inch block, but actually you could make it a 6-inch block by making it smaller. But you're just getting on, here's the Winding Ways, which I always think looks a bit like a rocket.
Oh, yeah.
But you could put in there, you could put an accent fabric in there with a pattern on and have the backing as plain. You know, you just, I mean, look at they're just absolutely fantastic. But it just takes the accuracy worry away, because everyone's often scared of sawn curves.
Yeah.
And because you've got that accuracy there, you don't have to worry about it.
You can check out the deals on the website, whether you're shopping with us at .com.co.uk or .eu. That show has gone far too quickly as far as I'm concerned. The winner of the demo of the show, very, very close, but I can confirm the winner is, by a whisker, the dog.
Ooh! Ooh! So I'm going to put my doorstop at home now. That's quite good.
You can take
Actually,
your
my
doorstop
cats
home.
might be scared of it. I might take a photo. They might be a bit scared of it.
Well, the cushion is going to go on our Crafty Walk of Fame for now and be voted up against Jan's demo a little bit later on, and we'll find out who is going to be our demo of the week on Second Chance Sunday. Bernie, thank you so much. Always brilliant, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be back next Sunday, and I'll see you very soon, Ben.
You certainly will. Right, lots to come here. A couple more shows for you on Crafters TV, and here is more information as to what is going to be coming up for you Sunday. Bye for now.
Make sure you keep it tuned to Crafters TV for the rest of the day. It's a Jan and Ben double bill. You will have a craft class coming your way, and it's going to be focusing on these incredible milk carton boxes. They are so much fun to put together and actually surprisingly easy too. Jan's going to be taking you through that. Then a little bit later today, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Second Chance Sunday comes your way. Second Chance Sunday is basically your second chance to get your hands on all the best deals from the last couple of weeks. What an exciting Sunday we're going to have here on Crafters TV.